Hello there everyone, my name is Clink, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time we made our way here to Ikana Valley and obtained the Gibdo Mask. Today we are going to be jumping down this well in search of the King of Ikana. So let's get going. This is where we're going to be using all those items we were trading for last time, and we are going to be putting the Gibdo Mask to good use here. So let's go on ahead and equip that and get going. So leave it. Leave me something delicious to chomp on, something that sprouts when it's watered, preferably 5 of them. So, we should probably give him some magic beans. Ah, this, I bear you no remorse. So I kind of want to point out our route through here. We have most of the items to do this, except the Big Poe. The Big Poe is going to be that big room close to the bottom right. And then we're actually going to be working our way back to this current room and then heading straight north once we do that. So we're going to go right first. Do watch out for some wall masters here, but leave me something that makes a blinding flash, preferably 10. Deku nuts. Yeah, it's a very weird quest, honestly. I have to admit, this is probably my least favorite thing in the entire main quest. If you know what to do, I guess it's not that bad, but coming here and then getting a little further in just to be like, oh, I need to go back and get another item is really annoying. Granted, a lot of the items to complete this are actually scattered about within here, but this is the room where we're going to fight a Big Poe, so go on ahead and get what you need ready, which is really just your bow. It really doesn't matter if I use the fire arrows or not. I just kind of like using them. I don't know why. So we'll take this guy out real quick. It'll take about a minute. Where'd he go? Oh, hi. Just gonna have to manually do it. Z target is not gonna cooperate right there, I guess. Yeah, this place is really short overall. We're not gonna be here very long. The main bulk of today is actually gonna be Ikana Castle. And much like all the other areas in the game where we get some sort of item to help us through the area, and that's kind of like, you know, the not dungeon item but is basically a dungeon item. Actually, I think you can just talk to these and to put them in bottles, can't you? No, you just do it. So yeah, hopefully you have 3 bottles at the very least, which if you're going for all the masks, you should. Thanks to Romani Ranch and the Goron Racing. So, but if you've been following along at all, then you probably have all the bottles. And then this guy wants deliciously fresh, which would be the fish. Gonna have to avoid another wall master. Or not. Alright, guess it's gone. Yeah, there's just like some side rooms that'll usually have some materials like this. You can get your Deku nuts right there. Probably get a little bit of magic or something. I don't. Oh, no, never mind. Hi, guys. Bye. Let's see. A ghost. A big one at that. I think the final thing is the milk. But yeah, if you... I know in speedruns of this game, they actually do this area at the very end of a cycle, like in the final hours. That way they have the Big Poe from the what's it called, graveyard, that I just sold to the curiosity shop, because then you can just kind of do this place with even fewer items. But once you've given away the milk, you are done. That is this whole area. Not too big, nothing too much going on. We'll go on ahead and light all these torches, and see that sun? Might look a little familiar if you played Ocarina of Time. Go on ahead and light the torches. No Din's fire to do it a little bit faster, unfortunately. And the frame rate in this room is really bad, by the way. I don't know why. I honestly don't remember how it is on the original version of the game, but for some reason playing on the recomp it is weird. But Here's the mirror shield. It can reflect certain kinds of light. Press R to assume defensive position, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, this is the last game that we're going to be playing that has the mirror shield in it for quite a while, kind of. Yeah, kind of. We'll put a yes with an asterisk next to it. Because it's really the only other... Actually, no, Minish Cap has it too, but it's useless in that game. I was referring to the one in Tears of the Kingdom, though. But yeah, this is probably my favorite design of the mirror shield, and I think this game also has some of the best uses of the mirror shield, although Wind Wakers are also very good. But here we go. Oh man, I love this song. This is gonna be so good. Welcome to your main mini dungeon for the area. I thought that Gwei was about to knock me down. The ancient castle of Ikana. And of course the enemy music has to ruin the moment. Stupid birds. I'm gonna be shooting a lot of those birds soon enough. So, one thing to point out, this right here, now that we have the mirror shield, you can get rid of that. You can only get rid of it from the other side. But that will be your shortcut back into here if you want to leave for whatever reason and come back. But, good thing I still have the Gibdo mask out because, Redeads are also, friendly to you. Or, well, I wouldn't say friendly, but they'll just dance for you. So, there's two parts to this. As you can see, there's the north path and the south one. Essentially, what we need to do is open up the light in here. And that's what we're going to be using the powder keg to do, actually. You have to use a powder keg for this. You cannot use, what's it called? Oh, it's that one I want to hit. We want to go to the south one first, I think. Actually, I don't remember. No, we want to do the other one. Whoops, my bad. I haven't practiced this at all, so I'm just kind of winging it. Last time I did this one was my long play, which, I mean, really wasn't that long ago, but, magic. Thank you. Okay. So, get ready to have the Deku mask out. We're gonna need it in this room. So, run all the way over here with your bunny hood, put on the Deku mask, and pop into this. If you're fast enough, you could probably try to go onto the switch, but you can knock the thing back up with the Deku mask and then just glide over here and step on the switch. Pretty simple. And if you jump on top of this, you will get sent back to the beginning of the room, but a simple jump with the bunny hood will be more than enough to get across. And then this room is going to be our first use of the Lens of Truth in quite some time. Probably since Ikana Graveyard, right? I think there's a few... Oh, right, yeah, there's a few Skulltulas chilling out in here. We'll just take care of all of them. And just start jumping around. Should be able to make this jump pretty easily. And we're already getting pretty far into this place. Don't get hit by a bubble. Don't want to get cursed. And now for what is probably the most annoying section of the entire Ikana Valley to me. The upper part of the castle. So, first thing we need to do is actually go over to this switch, but there's a lot of Gweis around here that are going to annoy the ever-living crap out of you. If you've seen my long play at all, then you'll notice in that I got knocked down quite a few times, and my goal is to not let that happen here. At the very least, once you hit this, that'll open up one of the light sources that we'll be needing. And we'll just stay up here. Because we need to go to the other path, and that's when we'll be using the powder keg. Uh-oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I just knew it would happen. I'll be right back. Alright, back up here. Here we go again. So, the main thing we gotta do up here is get past some of these Gweis and not fall off the edge. So there's one up there, because as you can see, we are going to be getting that heart piece. One of the very last heart pieces within the game. So, jump over here. We are going to be doing some flying as a Deku Scrub. And hopefully killing that. There we go. Good, good. And there's our heart piece. So we'll be getting one more piece of heart before the dungeon, but that is heart piece number 45, and we are all good to do the other part of the castle. So let's head on over there, right inside, and I should probably, it's fine, I'm just gonna go this way. Because now that we opened that spot, push the block or whatever, we can use this light. Die. All of you just die. I hate all of them so much. Okay. Get some extra money. A lot of money that you can make in here. We're definitely going to be getting up to 500 rupees, because I didn't even point out the first time how... Oh yeah, I also want to point this out. Oh, it doesn't shine far enough. You can actually kill these guys with the light too, but yeah, killing these guys will drop a whole bunch of money, so there's a lot of cash to be made in Ikana Castle. What's this room again? Oh yeah, to be honest, I completely forgot about this. Oh man, okay. Nothing we haven't seen a couple times before though, so... Bleh. Last time we fought this guy was in Snowhead, right? Good old Wizrobe. I think so. And I think if I'm correct, we're just gonna shoot now. Oh. I know this is the one where he starts his animation, I think. Oh, no, okay. Because there's like a 1-frame window where you can actually land it. But I don't think I've ever successfully done it. I've seen it done in speedruns though. The issue is I'm not much of a speedrunner. If I speedrun a game, I do it very casually, and I'll do it every now and then, but I can't just speedrun a game over and over and find it all that fun. There we go. Alright. And I think now we can just go place our powder keg and call it a day. Oh, hi guys. Wow, I'm glad I got that on in time. Okay. Yeah, I want to have plenty of money for the Chateau Romani, especially, but we're also going to have to farm up to 5,000 rupees within this cycle, which will be getting done after the dungeon. Yeah, now that we are on the inside of this, this is where we need to use good ol' thingamathing, powder keg. Just put it down. We'll get the bow back out. Still a lot of item swapping, even with other stuff done. And this is actually a really bad idea. Mask, mask. There we go. Yeah, you can actually use the shield this time to kill them. But yeah, now that we have the light in here, we can open up the center pathway to the King of Ikana's chambers. Ooh. Let's see here. Get some arrows and refill other stuff. I'm really bad at this fight, so it's probably gonna take a few minutes, but here we go. Oh, insolent one who has brought the unthinkable into a land as dark as Ikana. My servants have fallen namelessly before the light that guides you. However, the darkness in which my servants live is, after all, fleeting. You shall see with your own eyes just what kind of thing true darkness really is. I also want to actually show this. I'd feel bad if I forgot to do this. I nearly did. I remembered it during the cutscene that there's actually an interaction if you put on the captain's hat. But Going ahead, get rid of the darkness by bringing in the light. And yeah, essentially, we have a 2-on-1, which the more and more I think about this, the more and more this room that I feel like Ornstein and Smo from Dark Souls was kind of based off this a little bit. But yeah, as long as you stay out of the light, these guys will chase after you, and we want to shine light on them, which you can also just knock them down, and then once you do so, shine some light on them and they'll die. It's very easy, not too hard. Go on ahead and put on the captain's hat before you finish them off, though, for the unique interaction. Because I think if we go up to him... There we go. There it is. Whoa! Kida! Is it not Captain Kida? I love his face and the animation. It's so good. But you're so... tiny! I was nearly fooled by what you have done. Yeah, so he's gonna get kind of mad. If he does this, there's nothing we can do for a little bit. You just kind of have to wander around and not get hit for a little bit. I don't even think he can shoot the head, really. He can try. Yeah, it just kind of goes around and tries to damage you. But once he is back in shape, go on ahead, get some hits off on him. And eventually, you'll knock him down. And he can do that, and he's dead. So, that is it. That is Ikana Castle. You're blocking me. Get out of the way. I can still get him. Very reminiscent of finishing off Twin Rova. Blocking you? The reason you beat us is because you were so feeble. Don't blame this on me. What? Just try saying that again to my bony face. Feeble, 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 blah, blah, blah. Shut up already. Ugh, don't look at me. I was once called the best swordsman in all of Ikana. Greatest swordsman in all of Ikana, you? Feeble. Draw your weapon. Huh? I'm telling you to draw your sword. You can't do it either, man. How? Oh, they're just laughing. Will you stop? What fools? Haven't you begun to understand? The kingdom being ruined and us left in this state, isn't it petty little battles like this that have caused it? Believing in your friends and embracing that belief by forgiving failure, these feelings have vanished from our hearts. It all happened after somebody thrust open the doors of that stone tower. You who bring light into darkness, I am the king of Ikana Kingdom. Igos do Ikana. The spell binding that has been cast upon us was broken by that light which you carry. To return true light to this land, you must seal the doors of Stone Tower where the winds of darkness blow through. But Stone Tower is an impenetrable stronghold. Hundreds of soldiers from my kingdom would not even be able to topple it. It is far too reckless for one to take on such a challenge. And so, I grant to you a soldier who has no heart, one who will not falter in the darkness. You learn the Elegy of Emptiness. It's a mystical song that allows you to shed a shell shaped in your current image. By playing the song while wearing masks to assume different forms, you'll be able to have up to 4 empty shells, one for each form. This soldier who has no heart is your twin image, a shell of yourself that you will shed when your song commands it. On my kingdom, shine the light of justice. Man, I find Igos such a tragic character as well within this game. Very unfortunate how he seems to have had a kingdom that just evolved into war and hatred, essentially. But we are here to kind of give it a proper end, essentially. We may not be able to bring it back to its former glory, but at least we can put an end to all that has really transpired here. But, yeah, going ahead, warp out of here now that we are done. Our next mission is going to be to actually get up to just climb Stone Tower. So, I'm actually going to end this video here, though, and I will see you guys next time, where we will be making our way to the final dungeon of the game. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.